Well, everybody, I've been corrected. This is not indeed Tandi's little boy. This is Shasha. This is one of Sibuye's. So that's why it's so much bigger than I first thought. We didn't have the best view. We had a leopard in the exact same spot as before, and he's moving around. He's moving across that way. So he's obviously smelling where the other cub was. He's probably very interested to know who has been hanging around and what's been going on. So it'd be interesting to see what actually happens. I mean, we had tracks of a male, and so definitely he's a little bit older than Tandi's. 15, 16 months now versus 10, 11. So there's a big difference in the size, but that's why I thought he looks a bit big. But I'll be the first to admit, everybody, I don't look at leopards directly in the face and go, hey, not for all of them anyway, and know who they are. Here he is. That's why we've got such a wonderful audience back home who is able to help us. Here he is, looking pretty. Let me just rest off the break there. So it'd be interesting to see what he gets up to if he did find the little young boy, because he's now starting to get to dispersal age. There'll probably be a little bit of play. I was hoping to pick up on tracks of Sibuye and her boys, or boy and girl perhaps. Quite incredible how close they have been hanging out, isn't it? Because this is the rock that Tristan has had Moribe on for quite some time. Albert, leopards in the wild, males normally 11, 12, 13 is a good age for male. Females can get as much as 16, 15, 16 years of age. Obviously, there's many ailments and many things that can cause them to perish out here, and we don't always even know what happens. You have a leopard, and then one day it's there, then one day it's gone. Like, I believe that's what's happened to Anderson, a big, very popular male leopard to the south. He was around one day, and the next thing he was not. So what befalls these animals is very hard. We often find them due to their tracks, but if they disappear, it's very hard to track an animal that's just disappeared, and down he goes again. Okay, so my apologies for the misidentification, everybody. He's in front of us. Well done, Step. Now, this is where we had his tracks. We were following these tracks. So he was on a mission, and he probably picked up on a smell, and that's what turned him back. Ooh, he's maybe going to stalk some mongoose now. Very good. Ah, yeah, the guinea fowl. So they are reliable, everybody. They are reliable sometimes. Not all the time. He's now going to rub his face in the bush. Someone else has rubbed their face in. Completely oblivious to the sounds of the guinea fowl. I think he's trying to find a mum. Going to go up on his back legs. Pushes his head into the bush. Suddenly, the scent mark of a leopard's pretty strong. I mean, I don't know what we're trying to gauge it against, but it lasts for about 2 weeks without rainfall. A very strong popcorny sort of smell. So I don't know what we can gauge it against with regards to strength, but it's got a very strong, very nice. I actually like the smell. It's one of my favorite smells in the bush. Look at this wonderful scene. Guinea fowl aren't scared. Look at them. Maybe a little bit. So this is where we had his tracks up until about there, and then that turned in to the right. That's when we went around the block. He's like, what is all the noise about? Goodness. Okay, we're going to follow this male leopard, see where he heads to, and send you over to Ross, who's got